Hello everyone, it's your Beauty 87 here, and today we're gonna go over some of my favorite palettes from Juvia's Place. I think I said I wanted to do a top 5. Yes, we're gonna go ahead and do a top 5, and then I got like an honorable mention or 2 or whatever. I don't have that many Juvia's Place palettes here. I have some at my grandma's house, and then I have like some here, whatever. Matter of fact, I left one in the room over there, but you know, I'm not gonna worry about that one. It was gonna be an honorable mention anyway. It's the Nubian palette. That was one of my honorable mentions because it was like one of the very first ones I bought from Juvia's Place, and I was really like into it at the time because Juvia's Place was really popular here on YouTube, and I was like, yes, I need that palette. But yeah, so matter of fact, I don't think I'm gonna do a top 5. I'm gonna just show you all mine and just, like, tell you which ones I like best and which ones I like to pair with which or whatever. I'll just do that instead because since all of them aren't here, I feel like it's not fair for me to rank them because I might be like, oh, I remember when I liked that one better or whatever. But, you know. Anyway, let's just start showing some palettes. How about that? Oh, and if you want to see this eye look I posted on IGTV because, yes, we finally started doing IGTV tutorials again. But, yeah, this look is with the It's My Ray Ray and VH Cosmetics Round 2 palette. Y'all know I'm obsessed with that palette. I did like 2 or 3 looks with it. That's how you know I'm really feeling it and into it. But, yeah. So, anyway, I'm going to get started. Like, my favorite as of right now is the Tribe palette. I absolutely love this palette. Like, the color story in here is just gorgeous. It is amazing. I need to get more use out of it. This is one of my favorite green palettes that I own. I don't own that many green palettes, believe it or not. I think I only have like, including this one, I have like 5. And I feel like that's not a lot considering I feel like I have way more purple ones and like just general neutral ones with pops of color in it. But this one is a very beautiful color story. And I guess you consider it a green one. I don't know because it has like, you know, these orange and it's a brown because they always feel the need to throw those in. But I feel like it's a good like pop of color palette. And if you didn't want to pay the high price of the Safari palette and you like this color story, I would definitely recommend you get this one over that one because these places always having sales. Not that Color Rain does it, it's just like since they're already higher up in price point, their sales still isn't as good as Juvia's Place's sales are going to be. So I definitely recommend this palette. I absolutely love it. The second palette I have to talk about is the Zulu Palette. This is what the color story looks like, and I feel like this palette actually goes really well with this palette. As you can see, I feel like they just give a really beautiful color story because it has like the light oranges and the dark oranges in here, and then it has like some more turquoisey colors to put with this bright green, if you will. And you can put this color with the dark purple. So I feel like these two complement each other really well. So that's why I tried to talk about them in the order I'm talking about them in, because both of them go together really well. And I would definitely recommend both of them. They should make a bundle of these and sell them together, but you know, what do I know? Anyway, the next favorite palette I have from Juvia's Place is the Magic Mini palette. I originally had the original Magic, the big one, because I just love the color story that much when I first saw it. I should probably open it up so you can see, but like this is a beautiful color story to me. Like this is one of my all-time favorite Juvia's Place palettes that there is. I think I like it because they put all the warm shades on top and all like the cool shades on the bottom. And we'll get to another palette in a second that's like that, but they like reversed it, and I don't like that palette as much. I think it's because of the way they set up the colorings of it. But anyway, I really love this one. I have used this one I think a couple of times. Like I love this shade right here. What is it? Zuba. No. I like this shade Fossil. And then this one right here. I like basically like the last 2 rows are like my all-time favorite rows. Like the top 2 rows are okay if I need a quick boring look, but like as a general rule, like the bottom half of this palette is the reason I bought this palette. Like y'all know I'm all about the smoky eyes and like the blues and the purples and the greens. So this palette is wonderful for that, and it's good for somebody who wants daytime looks as well, not just nighttime looks like me. But this is great, and you should get your hands on it. Oh God, I hope I didn't just break it because y'all just saw it fall on the floor. Dear Lord. Okay, so this is the palette I was talking about that I actually going to compare to that one, so I should probably just go ahead and pick it up now and pray, you know, none of the shadows fell out and died. Let's see. Oh, thank God. Okay, because this is literally like my favorite one, so I'd have been crushed. But no, so and you see what well, I just dug my finger deep into Nubia, so now I don't like the way that looks. I just keep messing up this palette, I swear. Like, anyway, so as you can see what I'm talking about, like the color story of this one I don't like because all the browns and stuff are at the bottom and like all the colorful shades are at the top, and I prefer like the boring shades are at the top. Now I can get excited when I look toward the bottom palette, like, yeah, I know I'm going to use this, this, and this. So I prefer this palette over this palette just because of the way the color story is set up. I'm not a fan of the way this color story is set up. So, not that the colors in it aren't beautiful, because these are great, like, pretty colorful Mardi Gras type colors, and this is a good palette for somebody who's starting out and wants to get into color, but, like, just as a general rule, I would always reach for the Magic Mini over the Masquerade Mini. So, it's just my personal opinion. You know, I'm sorry if you mad, sis, but that's it. But this is the Nubia color since, you know, it decided to splatter off my hand, and it's pretty. My last favorite palette, and then I'll just get into the other one I have down here, because I feel like the color story in this one is kind of weird, but it's workable weird to me, because I love all the pinky shades in here and these rosy type shades that give it like the pastel-y vibe I feel like this is good, like winter pastels palette, as weird as that sounds. I know the color story is a little strange in it, and sometimes you get a little thrown off, like you're like, would I put this random green with like this pink or whatever? But I feel like you can put this color with this color and then use this to like darken up your, what is it, outer V or whatever the people do. I don't darken the outer V, so I don't know, I'm just guessing that's what people do with it. I don't know. But I think this is a pretty color story. I mean, I know it's not a traditional color story, but Juvia's Place not known for traditional color stories. I feel like they try to come up with really unique, different ones. So that's another thing I appreciate about the brand. But this is one of my favorite palettes, and I like to use it in the spring and summer when I do pastel looks, or for Valentine's Day looks and Sweet Day looks, stuff like that. The last palette I have here at home, besides the Nubian, which is another room that I was too lazy to go get, is the Festival palette. This is what it looks like on the inside. This is the one I'm the least inspired by. I don't know if it's because of the mattes they chose to pair these shimmers with it. I'm not that inspired with. But it's like I think I used this red or this red in my Valentine's Day tutorial. I'll try to remember to link it up above. But I used that red. I've used this pink. I think I've used this blue. I know I've used this black. So I've used a few colors in here. It's just, out of all the ones I showed you, this is the one I'm least inspired by and least likely to pick up, because I'm not really big on reds, and this one pop of blue doesn't make me want to pick it up because the color story, because they have such unique and different color stories. Sometimes it's difficult for me to come up with an idea for it, so that's why I put it dead last. It has nothing to do with the quality of it, it's just more of the color story. That's why the two that I did last were last. But I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope to help you decide kind of like what Juvia's Place palettes you liked, or what kind of color stories you like from Juvia's Place based upon what I just showed you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.